mission is twofold. So our mission is to take in animals that are injured, that are orphaned, that are sick, and return them back to where they belong, which is of course in the wild. But also education, because a lot of the animals we see coming in come in because of human-related problems. A typical day here at Back to the Wild, I have to say there's really no such thing as a typical day. We do a lot of things, so with all of the animals that come in here, there's a lot of feeding. There's a lot of cleanup. That's a huge part of what we do here because animals are pretty messy. And then of course education. So doing educational programs for kids and adults of all ages, from kindergartners to senior citizens. And another big thing that we do a lot here is keeping up on training, because the science of wildlife rehabilitation is fairly new. So that means there's always new information coming out, which means we have to do new trainings for all of our staff pretty regularly to make sure everybody's up to date on how to care for the animals that we see and how to appropriately present information to the public, that sort of thing. So a lot of people think when they're getting into animal care that it's a very glamorous, fun, sunshine, rainbows, and puppies, but that's not actually the case. When it comes to animals, they're very messy. There's a lot of cleaning up. There are a lot of things that people don't think of.
I was out feeding our foxes, and our one red fox that we've had her for a few years now. We always offer fruit 3 times a week to them, and I was switching out their waters for the day. And I went to reach on the top of her shelf there where she lays, where she had her empty fruit bowl from the day prior. And to my own behold, I grabbed it a little bit too far and too fast, and it dumped on my head. It was a mixture of...
I'm gonna get that on camera.
It had some water in it, but definitely still had some fox pee. So it poured directly down my face, all down my sweatshirt.
And it dumped all down my head into my sweatshirt mixed with pee, because, you know, foxes.
So it was a pretty good time, yeah.
While our job is pretty serious, there are a lot of serious things that we deal with, we also know how to have fun. We have a small group of staff here and we're all very close. We all work really well together, and we know how to blow off some steam when we need to, have fun, laugh, and crack jokes. And it's definitely something that helps us get through some of the tougher moments that we have here at Back to the Wild. So while we have to deal with, again, a lot of really serious things and things that aren't so glamorous, we also get the benefit of getting to work with really cute baby animals. But remember, just because they're cute doesn't mean they're not wild. Like many animal rescues, we are a nonprofit, which means that we run solely on donation, and that can be a little bit tough sometimes. But one of our favorite things we like to tell people is that without you, there is no us for them. So what we do here is not possible without the people who support us and who donate towards our mission.
Okay, big guy.